Hello, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, David, you picked the film Waking Ned Devine.
Yes, film from the Britons, I believe Ireland. It's been recommended before on our channel after we watched Local Hero. There were people who recommended to us.
Was a big surprise, right? We both loved Local Hero.
Yeah.
Never heard of it, and we were like, oh my god, this movie's amazing.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'd never heard of it. Went in completely blind. And really popular on YouTube as well. There's like a big fan base for that movie. People,
shocked by that.
Yeah, the number of people who are like, this is my favorite movie of all time. I'm like, I've never heard of it. That's amazing.
Also a movie that had cast members in it that we were aware of.
Yeah, absolutely, right.
But had never heard of the movie. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
How can this movie be this popular? We had no idea. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a similar situation. I've never heard of this movie.
I had. This was a big deal.
Okay,
when it came out, I believe in the 90s. This movie was a pretty popular film in the United States. This is when Hugh Grant, who I don't believe is in this movie, was kind of exploding. So like Four Weddings and a Funeral, and they're for whatever reason, this was like the independent film 90s when independent films became really big.
Sure.
And so a lot of British films like The Full Monty, stuff like that,
cool.
became pretty big in the United States. Really quality films from overseas, English films, Irish films.
What have you.
This kind of falls into that category.
Sure. Well, I'm excited to see this then. Like I
Sure.
said, not aware of it, so I was going to let you vamp there for a bit.
That's the extent of my knowledge. As far as like what year, director, cast, I have no idea.
Like I said, I had no idea either. So like this whole time, I'm like, well, I'm just going to fake this one until I make it,
Yeah, we'll take one guess. It's an Irish film. Let's assume that Brendan Gleeson is going to show up sometime in it.
That would be nice.
He's a pretty popular actor from across the pond.
What year is this?
I don't know. I think it's 90s, but I'm not.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so it'd
not
be nice if
sure what
Brendan
year.
Gleeson shows up. I would like that.
Absolutely. All right, we'll go get started here, guys. Thanks so much, and thanks again, David. We'd like to thank all of our Patreon subscribers who are here with us, and give a special thank you to all the super patrons we love so much. AB, Actuarial Lurker, Abolish Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torgeir Lingstad, Trey Contreras, WerePanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. Thank you so much, guys. We're always very grateful you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Subscribe and get us to that 1 million that we are definitely close to.
So close.
Link to our Patrons in the description below. We're way ahead on Patreon of everything we have on YouTube. You're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material for Patreon due to copyright law.
Yes.
The almost statistically impossible lottery.
We just talked about that recently.
I don't know about Ireland, but in the United States, your odds of hitting the Powerball are almost nothing.
Yeah.
It's just flushing money away.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Annie, bring me my apple tart, will ya?
It's got a routine. You're not going to win any money, but hey, at least you get an apple tart.
Right, yeah.
19.
Oh, yes, there she goes. Will you look at that girl?
Here's our fourth
Oh,
number.
at this point, I'd be stoked. I'd be like, you kidding me?
He's going to lose it on the last one, isn't he?
Right.
Note of that, we got the first four.
Yeah.
Get your hopes up.
She's like, what?
Is that the apple tart?
25.
Annie, we've got it.
I think I'd probably have a heart attack. I'd be like, what?
29. 29.
Yes.
And finally, our bonus number from last week.
Here's where the world ends for the poor guy. Yeah.
Have we won? No.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's amazing.
That is so mean.
And how many are living there now?
Well, there's 52 precisely, my class. You've not won.
52.
Oh, it's a very small town.
Yeah.
If a ghost comes
It is kind of like Local Hero, isn't it?
with a big pot on.
So she's gonna run around and try to talk to everybody. To
I
see who
guess
the-
so, yeah.
Find the winner and make sure we are their best friends when they catch the check.
Oh my God! Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Always knew you could do it.
Annie, what's the noise?
This is gonna be the big mystery: who won the lottery ticket?
Knows the winner.
I'm assuming it's Ned Devine.
Yeah, right. He's asleep.
Right.
Will you look at that? Oh, there's 49 possible winners and we're down to 2 already.
Jackie, it's Finn. I want to ask your advice on something.
He's after a bite in his money.
Stinking of lately. Evening, Jackie. Michael. Quiet.
It's a super quiet bar.
Yeah.
You can hear every conversation in there.
Well, hello, Mrs. Kennedy. I've been baking, and Jackie had no room for this, so I thought we'd share it between us.
Wow.
There's the man. How are you?
The old sparkle in your eye, eh?
God.
I bought you a pint, so?
You're joking me. You never bought me a pint.
I bought you some expensive fruity soaps.
Expensive fruity soaps.
Ah, boys, what are you up to?
Yeah.
Can I not buy you a pint?
Did you come into some money, Jackie?
Oh.
But you'd be the first to share in it if I had, Finn. And all he wanted was a vice on his sick pig.
Is the sports car his?
Not at all. He's looking after it for his brother. Then I spent another 40 on the locals in case the winner was hidden among them.
Oh my God. You're all gonna go broke trying to impress everybody.
Yeah.
We're already 50 pounds in one meat pie lighter.
Yeah. Maybe stop.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Morning, Annie.
On the table?
Mrs. Kennedy.
Please take your chickens off my table.
Can you at least defeather them first?
But at the same time filled with the very best of Irish.
He's just stacking chickens.
There's 18, and each of those will be invited to a chicken supper.
Oh my God.
Well, that explains the chicken.
He's got so many chickens now. They're all gonna show up too thinking that they won.
Yeah. This is a good bit.
Yeah.
Is it a little love note, Michael?
His little trot.
Yeah.
You've a real talent there.
He's trying hard.
Alex, Finn. It's a bit of extra cash is all it is.
I've been using some fruity soaps, Maggie.
Let's get close.
All right.
Oh, yes, please, Maggie.
You should have gotten yourself some fruity soaps a long time
That's
ago.
what I'm saying, yeah.
The pigs is all you know.
Maggie, can we forget the pigs for the moment?
I know.
Sell your pig farm, man.
I think he's probably doing well if he has a pig farm, right?
Yeah. I tried to sell the farm. Go and do another line of work.
Right, yeah. He's like, baby, I got so much bacon, you don't even know.
There must be something you're good at.
Come here and I'll show you, girl.
Finn. Oh no, I'm sorry, love. It's still there.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, Maggie, please,
No, I'm sorry.
Something stronger, I don't know.
Right. Go all Gattaca on yourself. Rub it down.
So yeah, like, nobody at this party has the ticket, right?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
And they all showed up because they think
Yeah.
the host has the ticket.
Look at all this chicken.
Rich man showing off his poultry.
Oh, if I had the money, Brendy, I wouldn't waste it in the car when me bike's outside. How about me say what? Will you...
Oh my God.
You mad man! Just ask.
I see you've got a little bit put away there.
No, but I've started saving.
It's almost painful.
It really is. Who's gonna go broke first, trying to hone in on the lottery
everybody,
winner? Yeah.
Am I smelling sweeter, Jackie?
Not sweet enough by the looks of it.
Oh, no. Mr. Aftershave.
Yep.
Jackie, am I right in thinking you booked one of these Caribbean cruises?
Well, I take what I needed, Pat, and treat me friends with...
Oh my God. Is everybody gonna read that wrong?
Yeah.
of morn, sweep down to the sea.
I want to see everybody's total bills on this expenditure by the end.
That's what I'm saying. So we're probably in for 2 hangovers so far. Yeah.
Right. And over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm full, Annie. Put it in the fridge for dinner tomorrow. No?
Jackie, I counted those joints precisely. If there's a leg left over, it means someone was missing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Devine.
There you go.
Devine was missing.
And now we get the title character.
There we go.
Make up a dinner, sweetheart. I'm going over.
God.
Here's your soaked chicken leg.
I brought you chicken dinner.
There are no lights on, man.
I thought that was blood for a second. I was like,
Oh
oh
my
no. I
God.
was like,
What's the murder?
yeah. It's like, what is this movie?
It's possible he died.
That's true.
And there's a dead guy with a lottery ticket, a winning lottery ticket.
Then what do you do?
Yeah.
Oh man.
If he has a family, you have to call the police and
Yeah.
like, look, yeah. You would feel so bad. It's probably what did it.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I'd probably probably be the same way. Be like, oh no,
Yeah.
my heart.
I mean, you said it, right? You'd be having a heart attack. Yeah. Kind of called that.
Yeah.
The temptation would be huge. I'm not going to lie, but I would
Sure,
feel so bad down the road.
Now, if he doesn't have a family, what do you do? You'd want to do the moral thing, obviously, but
If there is no
just
one that,
divvy it up between everybody.
right?
We're all winners.
Ned, sweetest man in the world.
That does suck.
His bedroom's as cold as any fridge they put him in. Make the calls in the morning.
They're wrestling with what to do with the money.
Yeah. Yep.
God bless mothers and fathers and grandparents too.
They seem like nice people.
They're very nice people.
I'm sure
They're not malicious in any way.
No. Like I said, if there's no family.
If there's no family, that for me would change things. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a new dynamic.
Would you divvy it up between everybody?
I don't know, or if I would just keep it. I'm being completely honest here. I
At
might
least
just
down
keep it.
50 people.
Yeah.
Throw in some hot chocolate. Everybody's a winner.
Now, you might want to do what they thought the plan would be, basically, which is I win, I had the money, but I'll throw a big party for everybody or something.
Yeah.
But as far as dividing it up, turn your £500,000 into, about 10,000 pounds.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the chicken dinner.
Would you like some chicken?
He was in Braveheart.
Was he?
Ned.
Who was he?
William Wallace killed 50 men.
That
50,
guy?
as if it were one. Yeah. I think.
No thanks, Ned. I'm full.
Okay, so his conscience is definitely already going.
Well, don't worry, man. The tide will bring us there safely.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
quite the shot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I like the saturation, too.
Yeah.
Share the winnings.
What a great man he was.
Okay, at least he told somebody.
Yeah.
Michael, Ned's no family. The money will go unclaimed.
There you go.
Okay.
You think? If we report the death in a fountain of claiming, we'll surely be questioned for murder.
That's true.
Jesus, there's a stink in here. Jackie, he's smiling.
Yeah, he probably was.
Oh, sweet Jesus, the man's beginning to melt.
Somebody else was there?
Oh, dear God, you've slipped on his intestines.
Oh.
Only a chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner? God, I thought it was his intestine.
Oh my God, I thought it was too. That's why he said it.
There are two things to do before we go, Michael. And the chicken dinner is by far the least gruesome.
How many times have they said chicken dinner?
Yeah.
Leave me in peace. Finish wiping those intestines from the floor.
The muscles are pretty well stuck.
Yeah.
Be quiet. I'm trying to.
Oh God, stop. Oh. Wow.
Dear God, here.
Well, he's got a sense of humor.
God's sake.
Panicking me, man. You're panicking me. Oh, shut.
I'm looking to settle down, Brendy. And there's plenty of girls who would jump at the chance.
Oh my God.
But this is different, Brendy. This is serious.
I'm Team Finn.
I am too.
If you needed her. What do you think?
I mean, she does have a kid to think about.
Sure.
Come on, girl, come on.
Here you are, Lissy. Have your
Yeah.
choice.
Some fresh bread.
I take 2 loaves and pay half price due to the staleness.
Oh no. Like you'll go home without bread.
That's what I've said. If you handled it.
Did she give you an earful?
She did. She locked me in my room. She said we're too old for prison.
Yeah, she's right.
See, I think what you do in that situation is you cash in the lottery ticket, then you go find him and say, I went to tell my friend that I won the lottery and found him like this.
Exactly.
Have you seen the boys?
Not today, Eddie.
Yeah. She's not dumb. She knows what they're up to.
Also, I recognize Annie. I think she's been in something before.
Ned, in case the lotto man comes first thing tomorrow.
So pretend to be Ned.
Yeah. How do you claim it as Ned? The whole town's gonna know.
Yeah. You split it then. That's
Yeah.
You have to.
Go on, ask me another one.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's beautiful. Look at that. If I wasn't terrified of helicopters, I would love to take this tour.
Yeah. This is gripping the entire time. Oh, it's so pretty.
So many people die. So many people die.
Bad boy, I've told you time and time again not to be flaming matches.
Yes, he's starting fires.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs a father. He's too quick for me. He needs his real father.
Right there.
Jeez, man, you're not the da.
I am so, and Maggie knows it.
Oh, it's...
She wanted someone who could get close enough to give her what she wants.
Somebody break this guy's jaw.
I know, right? Yeah.
We agreed half, did we, Michael?
No, I just sort of assumed it.
Oh, you assumed it, did you?
Look at that waterfall back
I
there.
know, right?
I am all my life.
Would you happen to know a Ned Devine?
Yeah, put it together.
It is, yeah.
Well, I can take you to Ned Devine's house if you want.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, get dressed.
That's quite a look to rock there.
I know, right? I like you guys helmet first.
Helmet first, yeah. Just two
Oh,
dude bros.
he's just going for it.
Just two dude bros out skinny dipping together.
It's called male bonding.
Oh, that actor earned his money on this one.
Yeah. No double, all me.
Excuse me, that's hay fever. I get every time I come down to the country.
Me too.
Jackie O'Shea, how are you?
Not too bad, Jackie.
I thought he was
So
going
it's
to be
just at the end of
So then I guess
maybe his friend.
Michael has to be. Yeah.
My God, that is a body. Stall, stall, stall.
I've never been on a motorcycle naked. I bet it feels great.
I bet he's freezing, actually. My God.
What's so funny is in 10 years that'll be Tom Cruise.
Right.
I want to live there. That's,
No kidding.
Well, thanks very much for
hay
your help.
fever. You'll be able to smell.
Oh, yeah. That's smart.
I'm Jim Kelly. You called my office in Dublin this morning.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Good
Bye.
poker face. Yeah.
Well, I think it's best we're left alone now. Thanks again.
Right you are.
Oh, I don't trust that. Look at the...
It looks like, you know.
Would it be better if I was dressed, Mr. Kelly?
It would indeed, Ned. You take your time there now.
You have to put his clothes on. Oh.
You have to wear the dead guy's clothes.
Oh.
This was my father's cottage originally. He used to run a boat from here. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Don't be worrying now. You'll have the latter man.
I can tell you exactly how much, Ned. Do you have your ticket on you?
Will you excuse me just a minute, Jim?
Oh, my God.
That's the biggie, right? Is like, why did they not have that ticket clung to them? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. The idea of losing the ticket is insane to me.
I know.
What you do is you go in the bathroom and you splash your hand in the toilet and yell.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's the chicken dinner.
6,894,620 pounds.
Yeah, it's not $500,000.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Where were
gosh.
they getting $500,000?
Take your time now. There's no rush.
Don't have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Well, it was a rollover week. The jackpot wasn't won last week, so they carried it over.
Oh, okay.
You let Michael go in there on his own. Jackie, he's never told a lie in his life.
He's doing all right so far.
Yeah, he's telling a lot of lies today.
There's a lot of paperwork to be sorted out.
So you got to bury Ned,
Oh, well,
right?
thanks.
Yeah, his body cannot be there
You
now.
got to bury Ned.
You can't go back to town. You cash it and run.
Cash it and run.
I'll just have to come back to the village and make some inquiries. I'd like to make sure that you are Ned Devine.
So now you got to get everybody on board then.
Now you're paying everybody. Okay. Yeah.
Which, hey, $6 million?
A lot more than 500,000.
Who's game?
Yep. And the problem is what happens if somebody's not? You know.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's a temporary priest in town.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is for you and me to work out, Michael.
Yeah, the dream was it'll bring you back to shore and they're on the rocks.
Yeah.
She could use the money. Finn
Yeah.
could use the money.
Right. I wouldn't mind if these two ended up with a big chunk of the money.
Yeah.
I love you, you know that, don't you? If it weren't for the pigs, I'd marry you tomorrow.
What? At least he's employed.
Right, yeah.
He's got a job.
Just get him better soap in a shower.
Or is Pat Mulligan the father? Is that what all this is about?
No, I'm sorry, Finn.
Well, will you tell me?
I have to go.
I wonder who the father is.
Yeah, I think the man deserves to know.
Yeah. It's a Mari Povich up in here. Man.
Yeah.
I think you can outsmart the man from the city.
I know what Ned wants, Annie.
I don't think you do.
But if anything happens to Michael, then God help you, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on your own from now on.
Okay. I like that she's the voice of reason.
Yeah, she is.
It's almost like she's in a different movie.
Yeah, right.
In a good way, not in a bad way.
Right.
Just put it together.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're gonna commit fraud here.
What's that Chevy Chase movie? The really bad one where they kind of did this to sell the house. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not Funny Farm, is it?
It might be.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
You say that Ned Devine is alive and well, and you point your fingers to Michael O'Sullivan.
I would do it.
I would too.
How much has been won?
Don't lie.
6 million.
Okay, good. I thought it's gonna shortchange it.
Yeah. Yeah. $10,000.
What changed your mind?
You're no good to me in prison.
Was the priest in or not in on that conversation?
Didn't see the priest there, but I feel like you're right. He might be
a little bit of a monkey wrench.
Yeah.
A mighty check. Did you think Mrs. Kennedy would cash $7 million at the post office?
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You have to go to the city to cash it.
He then uses his own signature on the joint account to share out the winnings.
It's legal?
So we've gone way past that.
Yeah. This is just another level of fraud.
100,000 in the pub. Jesus.
Oh. This bar is going to get an upgrade.
It's going to be the richest business in town.
Flat screens everywhere.
It's like a brothel in the Old West. That's where all the money is.
The sun's almost set. I'm calling.
Did one person not come?
Somebody's holding out, yeah.
It's Lizzie Quinn. Lizzie Quinn, the witch. But if the village finds out, she'll burn.
That's a great transition, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Her. Okay.
Yep.
Right, what do we got?
Well, I've our toaster here. It's all mended and pasted.
The toaster.
There's a cat in a basket.
Yeah.
The whole village is waiting for the news.
Give me your list.
She's a cheapskate. You'd think she'd be on board with this.
Yeah, she was the one asking how much they were going to get.
Yeah.
And I'm not stupid enough to call the lotto. But 10% is 670,000.
Oh, she sucks.
Yeah.
Lizzie, how could you bear to live in the village if you did a thing like that?
Yeah. Be the most hated person in town.
This is my offer.
Well,
You're just
crap.
begging to get murdered when you
That's
pull
what I'm
something
saying,
like
yeah.
that.
You're lucky you live in a town that's so
Where
nice.
it's nice people, yeah. Yeah, there are places in the world where it's like, okay, well, you're about to have an accident.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah. This is a lot like Local Hero, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Be a great double feature. Oh, he's going to show up during the funeral.
You have to lie. Oh, Uncle Bill.
Yeah. That's my cat. I've always joked and said I wanted a Viking funeral. This is what I want. This is so nice.
This is pretty nice, yeah.
It's peaceful.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Ned Devine.
Oh, man.
He has made sure that he has left a little something for you all.
So the priest doesn't get a cut?
Probably not.
Yeah. I'd be a little freaked out.
Right.
Like, where is everybody?
It's like the premise of an A24 horror movie.
Right.
As we look back on the life of...
Oh, man.
Make up a name. Our friend.
Say Michael. Anybody.
Yeah.
Is he going to say Ned?
No way.
Michael O'Sullivan,
Okay.
Yeah.
great friend. But I don't ever remember telling him that.
Nice.
Oh.
But at times, when we laughed, we grew younger.
Yeah, that would get me all choked up,
Yeah.
If he could hear what I say, I'd congratulate him on being a great man.
This is really nice.
Thank him for being a friend.
It was oddly affecting.
It was really affecting, yeah.
Hug it out.
Well, he must have been a great man, this Michael fellow.
He had his faults.
You wouldn't like a drink, Jim?
No. I'd best leave you alone now, Ned.
Should have locked that old lady in her house.
Lock her down.
Right.
Check. Go.
Good luck to you. Take care.
Good luck, man.
Look after himself now.
I will.
All right. Best of luck.
Thanks, Jim.
I mean, she can still call the lottery.
She definitely can.
But I feel like it's a more ominous threat if she shows up now.
There you go. Something's got to happen.
Oh,
right?
something's going to go so wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Max.
Stinking rich.
No more pigs, Maggie.
I'm still kind of hung up on that. Like, what's up?
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's coming over the hill
great
like a
shot.
monster. Yeah. Like kaiju.
Yeah. Going like 5 miles an hour.
Just, I know it's Chrome Swagger's got a tipper.
The wind, it's a strong gust of wind. Yeah. That was Ned.
I swear to God, she's just asking for somebody to do something horrible to her.
Is he gonna
Is
get
she going to hit by the car?
I was gonna say,
because he
is he
drives fast.
He does drive fast. I was going to
all
say,
smiling.
maybe he picks her up, is what I was thinking.
No, I think he's going to hit her. Well, she's not in the middle of the road. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Wow, she is vicious.
I don't like her.
No.
I really don't, man.
Even if you weren't you weren't going to get all the money you want, to put this many people in jail.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yep, he's going to be sneezing.
It's quite the sneeze. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay.
A very dark comedy.
God.
A very dark comedy.
Yeah.
Well, that solves that then, I guess.
Oh, the priest coming back.
I was just looking at your man there, Al Capone.
Give the kid a cigar.
And a drink.
Yeah.
What are you saying? How would he be entitled to the money?
Ned does have family, Jackie.
Oh, what?
He treated me better than any man before.
Ned was the
Kid's dad.
What?
Besides, Finn would know he wasn't the father. He could do
Yeah.
without the millions.
That's a plot twist.
Yeah. Well, that's really nice.
Yeah. I've got some questions about Ned now. I mean,
Right?
Sleep it off later like the rest of them.
housing developments all over the place.
Right.
To Ned Devine.
Ned?
To Ned.
This kid.
Yeah.
Look at how drunk that kid is.
Yeah.
Jackie was right. Ned wanted them to all have the money.
He really did.
He took an old lady out.
That was Ned, yeah. So you're not going to thwart these plans.
Using the priest to take the old lady out.
He did. It's a sign from God.
Oh, what a beautiful locale.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
That was just like a nice movie.
it was.
You know, it's like if people ask me all the time, like, what's a good movie to watch? And it's like kind of like an impossible question.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, okay, you want to watch a nice movie? Watch this.
That was beautiful. I loved it. The friendship between Jackie and Michael, that eulogy was
yeah,
beautiful. I loved it so much.
I was tearing up. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. Like it's like, you know, obviously it can take so many meanings as to what that scene means, but it's like just the fact that like it's kind of him thanking him there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
Thank
like
you for doing this.
like I've
You
never
mean
told
a
you
lot
what.
to me.
Yeah, what a great friend you are. Absolutely. So Ned and Maggie had a thing.
Yeah, I
you know,
did
10
not
or
see that coming.
10 or 12 years ago. Yeah, I did not see that coming either. So, way to go, Ned,
Yeah.
ladies man.
He is a ladies' man for
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
She doesn't like pigs, but she doesn't mind a fisherman.
Exactly. Yeah, I was kind of questioning, like, I'm not sure if I like Maggie for a while because of the pig thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I love you. I'd be married to you tomorrow if you just didn't work with pigs. And it was like, I get it. He probably does reek because a pig farm is
It's gross.
it is brutal. It
It's
really
very
is. But I feel like there are ways around that, and there's a certain extent you can just kind of look past something.
Sure. I mean, also, like, it seems like his house is kind of, like, on top of it. Like I told you, my buddy had a pig farm. It was a ways away from their house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, if you're living on top of pigs all day, it's not ideal, you know?
No, you don't want to. You don't want to do that.
But there is something kind of gross about, like, I love you, but
no,
as long as we can't do this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they ended up together in the end.
Sure.
The aftershave guy is not in the picture.
And while it felt earlier on with the aftershave guy that it's like, oh, she's just really after the money, which I didn't fault her for, because she does have a kid to take care of. And you can't blame a single mother for like, I want my child taken care of. No. That is a baseline reasonable behavior, right? Completely. Yeah. She's thinking about her kid, clearly. But then you get to the end and it's like, you can get £7 million for your kid. She's like, no, we're good. We're good with
what we get.
Yeah, I'd rather him have a loving father.
Yeah.
And what we get, I mean, they're still going to get $500,000.
A lot of money.
£490,000 between the three of them. So, a lot yeah, I mean, it's still a lot. It's obviously not everything. It's not all of it, but I thought it was a really nice gesture. I again don't blame her, and I thought it was really, really sweet that it was like my relationship with, I'm totally blanking out on his name.
Finn,
yeah. Yep. Relationship with Finn is more important.
Her son. Yeah. Finn's the boyfriend. Her son's.
That's what I was talking about. Relationship with Finn.
I got you. Also, it's kind of nice to have a movie where like we've seen a ton of movies where like people come into money or they find money, and it's like usually a darker film.
Oh, it's done all
No
the
Country
time.
for Old Men.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Example, right?
It's like
it's kind of fun to see the opposite of that. In
Sure.
a movie where it's like, you know what? No, money can change people's lives for the better.
Yeah, everyone who says money is the root of all evil, or money does XYZ on everything,
There's
being
some
bad
truth
about
to
it.
but at the same time, it's like,
Well, I think most of the people that say that have money.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, you shouldn't take a job for money. You shouldn't do this for money. Yeah. People don't really want money. Well, people who say that have money.
Exactly.
People who hate money have money.
I would take some money. I would
yeah,
take some
exactly.
money, please,
yeah. When it comes to like people saying I wish I had XYZ for money, you can't fault them. People like money doesn't buy happiness. No, but it takes away a lot of stresses in your life, which is indistinguishable from happiness.
Absolutely. And so it's really fun to go the opposite
I
direction
agree.
of that. It's like,
I agree.
all right, yeah, I want to see more movies that kind of examine that. I guess you know what I mean.
Aaron Brockovich did a little bit.
It did, yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Really good point. Much darker film though,
Well, yeah.
But
there was definitely a villain in that, and we kind of had one here, which I love the way they set her up as being so unreasonably mean all the way through the movie. So when the van hits it, and the wonderful scene of watching the telephone booth fly through the air ridiculously, it's kind of like, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I didn't feel bad for her at all in the least. It was like, oh, so, a cancer on the world is going to die right here.
And really, she was the only one that got greedy.
Yeah, no, she was. She was the only really greedy one. Yeah.
There, but also, like, this movie did have certain, like, moral quandaries. Like, obviously Annie was kind of like, are we sure we should be doing this?
Right.
And even the lead, Jackie, was like, okay, if you guys aren't down for this, I'll just go to Dublin and turn myself in.
Yeah, for sure.
So we had, like, strong moral characters in the
right.
movie.
And they did answer the big question that we had, right, going into, as soon as we found out the implications before it was answered.
Sure.
If he has a family, all bets are off. His family, his kids, whatever.
And Jackie's like, take it all.
Should just that I would have been in the same boat, right?
Yeah,
I've been
exactly.
like, I'm not robbing some guy's kids of his money.
Absolutely not.
Ever. No. It's kind of like, if his children had a van outside with a big bag of cash in it, would you walk by and grab it and walk off? Because that's ostensibly what you'd be doing if you steal that lottery ticket. And the answer is no. You absolutely don't do that. But as soon as you find out there is the only victim is the lottery, I guess, because
they've got more money.
Right, more will be in next week.
Sure.
That there is not a real victim other than the person who would have won it later.
But like the percentage of winning is like insane. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
It is.
So you can't fault these people.
Any of them. I would have done the same thing if I'm being completely honest. There being nobody you're really stealing the money from. If I find a bag of cash on the ground, I'm probably keeping the money.
Yeah, I mean, like if there's a wallet with an ID, that's different.
No, it is different. But
no, if you find a suitcase full of money, first of all, I've seen No Country. Check it for a tracker.
Right. Yeah.
Make sure there's no dead bodies around.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, is this somebody's money that's going to be missing the money,
And
or is this
how realistic of a situation is it? It's not.
Never.
You know
It's
what I
never
mean?
gonna
You just kind
happen.
of think about it, and it's like, oh,
What's the most money you ever found laying around at one time?
$20. I mean, I don't know. You know.
$60 for me.
Oh, nice. That's a little
It was loose cash. It was at a restaurant, so there was nothing really I could do. It was outside.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if it was an employee or a customer or what, but it was like in the flower, rock bed,
Sure.
outside out front of a restaurant. So I was like, all right,
Snag 'em that. Yeah.
Here's what I did
I work
one
at a
time.
restaurant. Even if you turn it into the restaurant, they can't do anything with it. They're gonna pocket it.
That's what happened.
Yep.
I worked with you, and
Yeah.
there was a manager. I know
Yep.
for a fact.
We know- yep.
I found 20. You know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly
I
who you're
found
talking
20
about.
bucks when I was training on my first day, and I handed it to him, and he pocketed it, and there was never a conversation again.
That was it.
And he did it more than once to people.
For sure.
So it was like, well, that was me trying to do the right thing and hope that he found whatever server that probably belonged to.
Yeah. So it's really you're just kind of giving it to
Yeah,
higher up
you're handing it off to somebody else to do exactly the same thing.
Now, if there's a little old lady like, have you seen $20? It's
Oh,
like,
for
here you
sure.
go. You know.
Yeah.
So
like, I don't want blood money.
No,
you know what I
we're
mean?
not
Yeah.
scummy, we promise.
Right. Yeah. No. That's the thing, and the whole point of this conversation is it didn't feel wrong for them to take the money at any point.
you're not robbing anybody.
The movie was written really well and tonally done so well that it didn't feel. You don't get to the end of the movie and feel like something scummy
No,
happened.
I could have watched 2 more hours of Jackie and,
Right.
and
Jackie and Michael. Yeah.
Those guys should have a whole bunch of movies
I
together.
know.
Like,
God, the thing with the motorcycles and it's swapping clothes and Michael driving the motorcycle naked down the road was so good.
what made me laugh is how
Yeah.
much Jackie was cracking himself up putting the teeth back in.
Yeah,
That was delightful.
that was a great scene. He couldn't even control himself putting this guy's dentures back in. This was really good.
was a
I
great
really
movie.
liked it. Thanks so much, David. This one felt really like a really feel good movie. I
Really
think.
great way to start the day.
Great. Appreciate it, guys. Take care.
See ya.